hear you. And we're live, you guys. I've got Saxton and Heather MC with me.
What's up?
Hello, hello. All right.
Hello.
I gotta get moving here. I'm like trying to do all this while I'm driving, and it's crazy. I'm a crazy lady.
No.
Yes, I am.
You're fine.
Thanks for joining me, you guys. I asked the ladies to join me because I can't read the oh God, I'm doing 90 now. I gotta slow down. Cars are still passing me at 90 miles per hour.
Go to 100.
All right, are we live?
Yep, you're good. Mama Beth is here. Heidi's here.
Oh, hello, Mama Beth. Hello, Heidi. Thanks for coming
See, I'm so
in.
terrible. How do I even see the chat? Oh, I see it now. See how terrible I am, guys?
Have you
Well,
ever
They're
been
going to
on
want
the
to kick
screen?
me out real soon.
It's your first time, isn't it?
I'm a first timer.
She's a
Oh,
bird.
she's
She's
a
a virgin.
virgin.
She's a virgin.
Yep,
Popped a
that's
cherry.
right. And it's way too early for the interrogation.
Interrogation time.
Oh
Are
my
we
God,
gonna
it's your turn.
should we do 25 questions?
25 questions with Heather.
I'll answer
25
25
questions with
questions, you
Heather.
answer 25 questions, and Heather can answer 25 questions.
Oh, boy.
Should we do it? Should we do it?
You
So
guys go
you
first.
guys, thanks for coming in. You're taking a ride with me. I'm gonna spin the camera around in a minute. As soon as I'm away from all of these tractor trailers and I don't feel like unsafe. Right now I've got tractor trailers all around me. We just crossed over the Georgia border. I have now left Florida from South Florida. I'm driving, for those of you that are new to the channel, I'm driving to go pick up my auction partner T in Little River, South Carolina, which is approximately 4 hours and 15 minutes away. According to my GPS, I'll be there at 5:24. And we are embarking on an adventure. Tomorrow morning, we're leaving for Long Island,
Long Island.
New York. Long Island, New York, not to be confused with New York City. Capo di Monte, Capo di Monte. I'm gonna teach. If there's one thing I'm gonna do when I'm on this trip is I'm gonna teach T how to say Capo di Monte.
I kept telling you to tell everybody when you were on prime time the other night how to say it.
Right?
They were all saying it wrong.
They were all saying Kappa de Monte. Kappa. I can't even say it the way they say it. I can't even say it the American way. Kappa de Monte. Oh my gosh.
Right.
The hair in the back of my neck was like standing up every time I heard nurse flip. Oh my God, that was a huge bug.
Kind of like, all the words that you say wrong. Like Ralph Lauren. Every time you say Ralph Lauren, I'm like, oh.
Ralph Lauren.
Now you say it right.
I say Ralph.
I like Martha Stewart.
Martha Stewart.
I say Ralph Lauren, and the Treasure Hustlers taught me how to say it the proper way, which is Ralph Lauren.
Yep, just
but
like
I always say Ralph Lauren because that's just the way I was taught to say it. So it's hard to change it.
Hey V. Hey Jen.
I gotta figure out how to get this shut up and still see.
Let's say hello to my friends. Who's in the chat section?
Courtney. Abashia.
Hello, buddies. Hello, buddies says to me,
Amy said hi.
Is this trip necessary? Who?
Amy.
I have to lower this. Say it again.
Amy.
Amy Y or Amy Cool Ranch?
Amy Y.
Hi, Amy Y.
Ed's in the chat.
Who?
Ed Jafita.
Edrafrida.
Dora says hello.
He's in Long Island.
He's in Long Island. Long
He's
Island.
in
You gotta
Long
say it right.
Island. I think of Long Island being like this little tiny place, but I know it's really, really big. He could be hours away from which he is. I don't even know.
Yeah, all the way from probably about 3 hours long, 4, all the way to the tip.
Is that?
Yeah, if you go all the way to Montauk, all the way into the city, it's probably at least about, 3.5, 4 hours?
I see.
Dora's in the chat. She says hi.
Hi, Dora.
Hey, Valerie.
Valerie Galmish.
Yep.
Hi, Valerie Galmish.
Jenny's here.
Hi, JRKR. Hi, Jenny.
And Gloria.
Miss Van Tassel.
Yep.
Hello, Miss Van Tassel.
And Cheryl just says hi.
Hi, Cheryl.
And T is here, of course.
T.
Saxon's a way better co-host than I am.
How about you jump in anytime? I just woke up.
Yeah, me too.
I was like, you want to come on? I'm like, I just got out of bed. But, okay.
I said to Saxton texted me and gave me all my New York City warnings. And so I just sent her the stream. Like I didn't even say come on. I just sent her the stream, and next thing I know she's in the back room. But I said I told Saxton, I said to T, I said I asked Heather MC to come and host with me this morning, and she said yes. But I said I don't know if she's gonna want to. I gotta check and see. I said maybe I'll ask Schreiker to come on. And then I said, oh no, you know who I'll ask? I'll ask Saxton. She'll come on and keep me company for a while. And so T goes, Saxton's sleeping. I'm like, well, and then as soon as she said that, Saxton texted me, be careful in New York City.
Be careful.
Be careful. Don't let the crazies get you.
I said, don't talk to strangers.
Don't talk to strangers and drink lots of water. Said, all right. I got my water. She gave me a long list of things that I needed to do. So I didn't respond. I just sent her the stream. And she popped in.
T was kind of right. I literally just woke up like 10 minutes prior.
That's funny.
Been trying to
Saxton,
get up a little early.
You got the life.
The life. Well, I went to bed at 5 in the morning. I was working.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
So I was shipping. A lot of you guys probably ended up getting your tracking numbers at like 12:30, 1:30 in the morning. I was shipping until 1:30 in the morning. Poor Dawn, she was with me. She was absolutely exhausted. She's like, I'm exhausted. I'm like, I am too. She goes, you look exhausted. And I was sitting at my desk and she goes, I got to take a picture of you with all those boxes behind you. And so I look a hot mess. I posted it on my community page, you guys, if you haven't seen it. That was at like 1:30 in the morning. But I was happy with the amount of work we got done. I didn't get everybody out, but I got a lot of people out.
Dara's here. She says, good morning. I'm waiting for my black garbage bag from the postman this morning.
Hi, Darlene.
The goods.
Welcome in.
You know what my post people do? Say again?
You ended up getting your delivery last night, Donna?
What? Oh no, she canceled on me.
Oh.
That's why I didn't go live. I was so happy because I was going to have to leave and go to the storage unit to get the incoming inventory. But she canceled on me and she said it had gotten too late. And I was like, yeah, I agree. So I told her that Dawn and Massimo and Dolores, they all know where the storage unit keys are. So I said, when you can deliver it, I said, whether it be this weekend or Monday or Tuesday, I said, I'll pay for delivery because she's like 45 minutes away. Billy's like 45 minutes away and it's on the trailer. So I just pay him to deliver it. It's just worth it for me because to go there, to drive 45 minutes, load it up, and then drive 45 minutes back and then unload it it's just worth it for me to pay him to just bring it to me and unload it. So she's going to be in touch with me as to when he can make the delivery. So it worked out great because I
good.
really didn't want to leave last night because I was in the middle of, chaos trying to get all the orders out. Yeah, so it was good.
And Sandra says, thumbs up. Denise says, good morning.
Good morning, Denise. How are you?
Mr. DA is here. He said, I haven't seen your hot mess picture yet. I don't know what that is.
Hi, Mr. GA. The hot mess picture's on my community page. It's really bad. It's like Donna After Dark, like really, really bad. It's a hot mess.
And Brigida says hello.
Brigida!
Gayleen says, thank you again for finding the pins.
Oh, Gayleen, I was so happy. As soon as you sent me the picture, I was like, bingo, ding, 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 ding. I know where they are.
T said, don't forget to talk about Tanya.
Oh, yes. How many people are in the chat?
45.
Okay, so guys, for those of you that were in T's stream last night, I had brought up the fact that I had a non-payer on a $280 jewelry lot, which was the last jewelry lot of the day. Someone that was watching this stream, I'm not going to say who it was because I don't know if she wants people to know who it was. She sent me a text message right away and was like, I will pay you $300 for the jewelry lot. And I said, well, in that case, I'm going to sweeten the pot. And I added a whole bunch more jewelry to it. And she paid me instantly, and I packed it up and sent it out to her. And then somebody else was interested in the lighthouses. So I went in and I canceled Tanya's invoice, and I wrote the word troll in the cancellation. Well, she got home last night from work and she got on her computer, and it was a series of unfortunate circumstances. What happened was I called the number that's on the registration, and it was like this: the number you were trying to reach is not taking calls, or some sort of recording, which led to me to believe that it was a bogus phone number. I did look at the address to see where the address was, and it was in the middle of the woods, and she does live in the middle of the woods. She didn't have her phone turned on while she was at work, and she was confused with whether or not she was supposed to pay or wait for an invoice. So she apologized to me profusely, and I told her that I would come on and explain to everybody she is not a troll. She actually ended up ordering another $280 mystery jewelry box, and I sent her the jewelry box of all jewelry boxes for $280. I really I made it up to her, and I resent her the invoice, and I mailed it out last night. The jewelry and the lighthouses, and she was like, I'm gonna be so embarrassed when I come in. People are gonna think I'm a troll. I'm not a troll. I said, no, I'm gonna explain to everybody what happened. I said, but to my defense, you can understand. I said, I even had tea on it. Her and I spent a good amount of time doing some research, and I said, someone in the chat noticed that you had just opened up your YouTube channel that day, which also points towards the fact that you may have been a troll. And she said that she's been watching for a long time, but she watches on her work YouTube account, and she finally was ready to come into the chat as herself and make a purchase. So yes, in fact, she did open up a YouTube channel that day. And so it was a combination of all those factors rolled into a ball where you can see how I can hear myself on someone's device.
It
Someone's
must
going
be
to turn
Heather.
down. Somebody needs to turn down a device.
I'll
Yeah.
turn down.
Okay. Thank you. So it was just just a combination of unfortunate events, and it all worked out. It all
Yeah.
worked out. So if you guys see
Is that
Tanya,
better?
I think so. Yes, that's much better. Yep. Yep.
You might also
oh
hear my husband laughing in the background. I try to
oh
mute when he's watching TV
oh
and laughing, but
yeah, that's so cute.
I'm home.
No, you don't have to turn down when he's laughing. We all need more laughter in our lives. I don't think anybody would complain about hearing
Right.
someone laughing, right? I think
Right.
hearing someone laughing is beautiful. So yeah, so you guys, if you see Tanya come into the chat, please make a comment and say, welcome, Tanya. I'm glad everything worked out. And Tanya, if you're watching this at a later time, you're probably at work right now. If you're watching this at a later time, a public apology to you for all of the misunderstandings that happened with your order. There,
Yeah,
how
that's
did that
lovely.
go?
Good.
Did I do well?
Yes. She's not a troll, guys. Awesome.
She's
We're
not
good.
At least you
troll.
feel like
Long story
it wasn't a
short,
waste of time. It worked
she's not a
out.
troll.
Yeah. And a little funny story.
It was not a waste of time.
Uncle Mike
It
says,
was
I
not a
saw your
waste of time.
packages. Uncle Mike says, I saw your
Hi, Uncle
packages going
Mike.
out, Donna. You're amazing. Did you hear me?
Oh goodness, Uncle Mike. So we shipped until 1:30, and then I packed up my scale and my printer and all of my packing materials and some treasures that I had at the reseller cottage, a bag which we might be going live tonight. Um, I grabbed one of the bags from the antique store that I still haven't sorted through, a mystery bag of jewelry. We can open it up and look at it live and see what's in there. Packed a suitcase, and finally got to bed about 3. And then I was up at 6:30 this morning, and I've been driving for 5 hours. And I've got 4 more hours to go. 4 hours and 37 minutes.
Not bad.
I like it. I like it when the distance there is shorter than the distance I've been driving. Does that make sense?
Yeah, you feel like you're halfway there at least.
Yeah, just about
Nice.
halfway there.
He also said, so glad you're going to get together with T. Ladies have fun, fun, fun. As well, stay safe.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
And
Looking
Sandra
forward.
Killian. Sandra
Hi,
Killian's
Sandra.
here.
How are you, Sandra Killian? Thanks for coming in.
Mama Beth says she saw the picture and got her tracking number.
Oh, yay. Thank you, Mama Beth. Yeah, that was a big push last night to get all that stuff out. They the girls missed the UPS driver this morning, so that now they're going to have to load up all the packages and bring them down to the UPS store office. I've already spoken to them, but they were putting the USPS packages out on the reseller porch. I told them to check the weather, make sure we're not expecting any waves of thunderstorms, which, always happens. We're out of the summer now, so usually that's common in the summer months.
Courtney's yelling at you. I can't believe you
Why?
did not update me.
I update her for what?
I don't know.
Probably about
Update you?
Tanya.
Oh, because it happened at 1 o'clock in the morning, Courtney.
She's up
It
then.
happened she paid, I sent her a new invoice and she paid it at like literally 1 o'clock in the morning. And then we made a beautiful jewelry box. Because I called Courtney because on the registration it said that she was referred by Bolo Buddies. And so I called Courtney and I said, Courtney, I don't expect you to remember every single one of your viewers, but does this name sound familiar to you? And she was like, no. And I said, well, you were talking to her in the chat. And she's like, you know me, I'm always polite. So, you know, she's a goody two shoes. So, yeah, sorry, Courtney, I didn't update you. And I was going to call you this morning, but I was on the phone with my mother-in-law for like an hour. And then I was on the phone with, Ricky for like an hour. And then I was on the phone with, T like 2 or 3 times. And then, um, truth be told, I told T this. I kind of had a little bit of a pity party for myself this morning. I listened to some sad songs and thought about Denali's last few hours of his life. And, you know, it's all part of the grieving process. It's okay, you guys. I'm not depressed. I'm not like, I'm good. But every once in a while, I just feel like I need to like do that because I don't ever want to forget what he went through. And I took a couple
You
of
have to
hours
allow
for
yourself to
myself.
feel that.
Yeah. I took a couple of hours and I listened to some of the music that I would play for him when he was in the hospital. And I did a lot of crying. I probably still have swollen eyes, but I'm okay now. I'm fine. I got it out of my system for today.
And now you're gonna have fun.
And now we're going to have fun.
Yeah. You're gonna see T, you're gonna have a great week.
And the girls already called me and they're like, when are you coming back?
Aw.
They're like,
10 minutes
we
later.
miss you. They're so cute. When are you coming back? I said, did you put the packages out for the UPS driver? When are you coming back? I said, now you just made more work for yourself. Now you're going to have to bring them down to the UPS office.
Rev says, peace, turn the lovely lady. I don't know. You hear it. Fun.
What is Bolo Buddy saying? I see a lot of words there.
Just that she couldn't believe it and that she put slap face 3 times.
Yeah.
She smacks her head like I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Courtney, I mean, all things pointed in that direction. Brand new YouTube channel, not answering the phone, an address in the middle of nowhere, not responding to an email, not doing immediate pay. I mean, it was all like things pointing that direction. She said she got confused. She said that she thought that I would send out an invoice, which I did. She didn't realize that I was on immediate pay and she was on invoice only. She got us confused.
Heidi said, they're just making sure you're really gone so they can have a party.
What did Heidi say?
They're just making sure you're really gone so they can have a party.
Oh, right. They don't need me to be gone to have a party, you guys. You hear that the cottage is like Grand Central Station these days with the in and out with all of their friends. I mean, they love being there. And I mean, we have a big house, but they just consider that like their pad. It's like their place. I need to move out of the reseller cottage and buy another cottage to run my business out of because they've kind of taken over the reseller cottage. It's okay. I love that they're there.
Schlurker!
Schreiker!
He said, are we chatting all the way to New York?
No, we're going to chat until T goes on. T's going on Whatnot, you guys, today at 2 o'clock. T, drop your Whatnot link if you want to go over. I think she's doing salt and pepper shakers.
Yeah, I got it.
Thank you. Yeah, she's going to do salt and pepper shakers today. So she's going to be on Whatnot, probably live for 2 or 3 hours over on Whatnot.
Yeah, the girls have a match today at 3, so I'm definitely going to be off by 2:30. We're playing England.
The truck rides. The truck ride's really, really good with the new shocks.
No problem, T.
Oh my! I can't believe the difference
Yeah.
shocks make.
That's Heather.
I said put in my name
for new
and
shocks.
it's not coming up. My
What
photo's
happened?
not even there. I don't know why. I have to
It's
pick a
something.
photo to put in there.
You have
Yeah.
to put a little emoji. You have to put your face in it. You have to like click on it and upload a photo.
Which
You
Heather?
know,
There's only
again, I'm
I don't know if you can
challenged
do
when
that.
it comes to this kind of stuff.
Can you do that when you're live, Saxton? Can you change the photo?
Let's see. Settings.
MC Schreiker.
Striker, why don't you come in and say hello?
Yeah.
He says there's 8 of us.
Come hang out. Come hang out with the girls. Saxton, send him the link. Saxton.
Yeah, hold on. I'm working on it.
All right. Am I
My
asking
computer
you to
lagged
do
bad.
too many things?
No,
Am I
I got
asking
it.
you to do too many things? That's what
Tell
T
me.
always says to me.
Sorry,
asking
you're on
you
with
to
me
do
that
too
can't
many
do
things.
anything. Told you I'm a bad co-host.
Well, you'll learn. You'll learn. This is your
You
first
made
time.
it
You're a
in?
virgin. You're a virgin.
Yeah, nobody knows what they're doing when they're a virgin, Heather.
Instead
You'll
of
learn
us
fast.
used up old hags. Should I speak for myself?
Yes.
Okay. I'll speak for myself.
You're not used up
That's
either.
No.
So
You're just a pro. That's what
I
it is, a pro.
just want to tell everybody in the chat. I was talking about this yesterday to Melanie Greenfield, and I've talked about it. I've talked about it to Heather. I think I've talked about it to
Your
Saxton.
screen went black.
Uh-oh.
Let me see if it's heated up. Hold on.
I hear you fine.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it might.
Look, you gotta come in now. Now nobody's on screen.
We'll be
Yeah.
all faceless.
We have no faces.
Hold on.
Striker, come save us. He says he's working.
Put your pretty face on, Schreiker.
Right? He's only listing
There you
300
are.
items today.
There
The
you
phone
are.
heated up. Yeah, the phone heated up. So I'm gonna keep it off the dashboard. I'll just leave it down there. But I was actually gonna do a separate video on this topic, and talk about it, kind of story time, you guys. Story time. Is
I love
everybody ready
story
for
time.
story? Is everybody ready for story time?
Yes.
All right. So, so I was this very, very independent woman, right? I traveled to Europe by myself. I had a fabulous career. And Ricky and I got married. And my husband is not a narcissist or a controlling man at all. Not in any, he's not a jealous man in any way, shape, or form. But we got married and we enjoy each other's company so much that we started doing things together. I'm talking going grocery shopping, going visiting. We had the same friends. We would just do everything together, all the time, everything together. And then Denali died. We had our babies. We got married. We had our babies, and then Denali, and we did everything together with the babies. We would take 2-month-long vacations in the wintertime. We'd come down to Florida. We were inseparable. We were together all the time. And then Denali got sick, and we were together all the time again because, one of us tried to stay home with the other children. But for the most part, we traveled back and forth to New York and Miami to the hospitals, and all of that. And it kind of got to the point where I was like if I had to go to the store, I would say to my husband, "Do you want to come with me to the supermarket? Do you want to come with me to Costco? Do you want to come with me?" I'm going to try to put you back up here. I'll see if it goes black again. It's cooled down. I had it in front of the air conditioner. I'd say, "Do you want to come to Costco? Do you want to come here? Do you want to come there?" Like I remember one time I had to drive to Miami to take care of some business, and I was like, Miami's like 2 hours from home. There's still a lot of reverb in the back. Do you hear it?
Yeah, I think it's Heather. You on your cell phone?
I hear it, but I'm on my I don't have anything going on. I'm on my earbud and you shouldn't be able to hear it.
Do
Yeah,
you
because
hear it,
I'm on the
Saxton?
laptop. Yeah, a little bit. I wonder if it's you.
I hear it when you talk, Donna.
I don't know if it's me or not. It
It's a
could
little
be me.
staticky
I don't
when
know.
Heather talks. Like, you know when Jen
So
comes on, she's a little staticky too. It's kind of like what Heather's happening.
You went
Oh,
black again.
and now she's muted.
Yeah, you're muted. Do you want me to go out? I can go
that was
out.
Moss.
Just come into the
That was
chat.
Moss.
See if it
That
helps.
was Moss. Can you hear me?
Can you mute Heather for a second and see if it's her? Or it's Donna's phone overheating, Striker says.
You want me to mute and see if it's me?
Yeah, mute for a second. Let's see.
Yeah,
I
I'll
don't hear
mute
it
you.
now, though. It's only sometimes.
Yeah, it's fine. It's okay.
Yeah, I think it's from the cell phone if you're on a cell phone, because Jenny's phone does it too. It's like this little crackling a little bit and a little reverb.
Is that? Anyway, so back to my story. Back to story time. So, so I remember one time I had to drive to Miami, and I was like, I don't want to drive to Miami by myself. I'm like, you have to come with me. Like, I can't. I don't know where I'm going. Like, I gotta. You need to come with me. And so, he came with me, and I just feel like I I feel like as I got older in life, I lost my independence, and it's been hold on, Massimo's texting me. Let me see.
Oh, she muted.
I'll come back on for a second then.
She's still talking.
I won't leave you out to dry. I was muted like from when I said I would mute. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just a slight
There's no
crackling.
TV. You wouldn't hear anything. Yeah, I hear the
Anyways,
crackling too.
yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
So it's taken me. It was just before I bought the reseller cottage that I kind of reevaluated my life a little bit, and I had this very strong urge and need to get back my independence. And gradually, over the course of the past year, I've 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 got that back. Like going away with the girls for the month of June, without Ricky, just me and the girls. That was a big part of regaining my independence. And when T told me that she needed to go to New York, sorry, T. When T told me she needed to go to Long Island, I thought, I think this is going to be the final step that I need to prove to myself that I've got my independence back. Um, and that's something that was very, very important. And it's taken me over a year to get. And it's been really hard for me, guys. Like, it's been really, really hard for me. But it was also very, very important to me and my self-being and I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm like really, really proud of myself that I got into the car. I'm 58 years old. I'm I've started a business 4 years ago that is become very successful. I have a lot of very happy clients. Of course, I have some that are not happy, but that happens, right? Um, and I've gained back my independence. And part
Mm.
of me driving up to Tees by myself almost 10 hours and then getting in the car. I mean, I'm going to drive with T up to, but like, I feel like I could just drive to New York by myself if I had to, like right now. And if you had asked me to do this 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 15, 18 years ago, 20 years ago, I would never have done it. Never, never, ever, ever. Like, would even consider doing it. So, this is like a really big accomplishment for me.
You
And I
went
just
black
wanted to,
again.
yeah, a call came in. So I just wanted to share that with everybody that, you know what, it's never too late. And I was going to make a video on this, and I probably still will, because I think I want to make sure that this is like for you guys, my close personal friends and viewers that come in and support me every day. But I'm going to make a video about it and kind of release it so it reaches like a broader spectrum of viewers, because I think that there's man and women out there that kind of need to hear this, and um, and know that it's never too late, to regain your independence or find your independence. I think a lot of it had to do with me watching the trial with Johnny Depp. You can imagine.
Wait, how do we get into Johnny?
You're not listening to me?
I'm typing in chat.
No, she just didn't know where the correlation to Johnny Depp was in.
Yeah.
Being independent.
Do you know why? Do you know why, Heather?
No.
Because he kind of was like trapped in that relationship, in that marriage. And I'm not
Mm.
saying I'm trapped in my relationship or my marriage, but it took a lot of courage for him to. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, he's, it's all publicity. I really truly believe that he was he found he found his superpower.
She's
Mm.
breaking up, right?
Yeah.
Does
She
that make
breaking up?
sense?
I can't hear her.
Yeah, you're bad.
You can't hear me?
Now I can.
It's
Can
better
you hear me
now.
now?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going through areas. I'm sure the reception's not going to be great in certain areas. But does that make sense? Does that
Yeah.
analogy make sense? That
You compared to
he
Johnny
he
Depp?
he found a way to like clear his name and like to regain his superpowers, because his superpowers were kind of like stolen from him. My superpowers were not stolen from me. I surrendered my superpowers. So there's a difference. I surrendered them.
Mm-hmm.
I did that. Ricky didn't do that to me. I did it. It was something I gave to him. And I thought about it, and I wanted them back. I wanted them back, and I
That
got them
happens
back.
when you have kids too.
Yeah.
It happens when you have kids. It does happen
It
when you have
does. I
kids.
think you lose your identity a bit.
I think it does. I think it does. And now that the
Yeah.
children are older and, you know, I'm not saying they don't need me as much. They'll always need me. And you know how close I am to my children. Look at Massimo just called me 3 times in a row. I don't know what he needs. But, you know, um, yeah. So this trip is very, very important to me. And I'm so proud of myself for taking
Mhm.
it. 9.5 hours.
That's a long time to drive alone.
I'm
Good
not alone.
thinking,
I'm
too.
with you guys.
Sure.
Well, that's true.
And I was with Denali for the first 2.5 hours, and then I spoke to my wonderful mother-in-law for a long time. We got all caught up. I'm so fortunate that I have such great in-laws. I love Uncle David. I love my mother-in-law. They're just such great human beings. They always have been. Always treated me like a daughter.
Hey, Danny.
It's so wonderful
That's
to have
wonderful to
that.
have.
It is
Junebug
wonderful.
showed up,
Junebug, hi, honey.
and
We're just
Daniel.
driving. Hi, Daniel. How are you, honey?
And Brigida said, I understand where you are, Donna. I've lost my independence because of health issues, but I'm determined to get my independence back again. And Heidi.
Who's that?
That was Brigida.
Who's that? Rita Cornwell?
Brigida.
Oh, Brigida said that?
Hmm. And Heidi said,
Yeah,
as soon as the woman I take care of is gone, by April, I'll be claiming my independence back again.
right? It feels so good, you guys. It feels so good to get your independence back. I feel so good about it. I just really need to concentrate on keeping myself healthy because the girls, all they talk about is van life. All they talk about is van life. Like they can't wait. And it's happening at the end of next year. Chesley's going to finish this year, and then she's got next year of school, and then after that, we're hitting the road for like 6 months. Me and the girls, and
That's going to be
Gypsy,
awesome.
that freshie. She's such a fresh girl. I miss her already. I Boston used to know
She's
what
so
it meant to
cute.
go in timeout, and now I'm teaching her. Last night she went poo-poos. Dawn brought her outside, and she went pee-pee, and then she came in the house and she jumped on Dawn, and Dawn was like, "Nope, I just took you out. I'm not taking you out again." And like 2 seconds later, she went poo-poos on the floor, and I was like, "That's it.
Oh,
You're going in timeout." And Dawn is like, "No, Donna, don't punish her. Don't tell her she needs to go in timeout. She was trying to tell me that she needed to go back outside. And I'm the one who told her that I wasn't going to take her out." I'm like, "It has nothing to do with you, Dawn." I'm like, "Gypsy, you're in timeout. You go in timeout." And she runs really, really quick. And I have this big red leather chair in the reseller cottage. And she crawls underneath the chair, and she sticks her nose out just enough that she can see with her eyeballs to look at me. She knows timeout. She knows what it means to go to timeout. She's so funny. She's so smart already. She is. She's so smart already.
Hopefully she's
But
smart enough to poop outside.
she's doing good. She's doing good. For the most part, she only has an accident like maybe once every 2 or 3 days. She pees outside all the time now. But the poo-poo
Nice.
thing is still an issue. It's still an issue. But we're working on it. We're working on it. Thank goodness
Yeah, it takes a while.
we feed her wilderness blue. It's the blue buffalo wilderness, like no grain, like all meat stuff, and her poop doesn't smell. Thank God, it's not like foul smelling. That's what Boston used to eat too. So I just, you know what? I just scoop it up with a piece of toilet paper. I Clorox the floor, I wipe the floor, it's all tile, and then I just flush it in the toilet. It's gone. It takes 2 seconds to clean up. I just feel like I cleaned up poo-poo from Boston for 2 months, and now I'm cleaning up poo-poo for her for 3 months. I've been cleaning poo-poo up for 5 months. I'm so
glad you're giving us a detailed
Yeah.
how you clean up poop.
I was like, I don't do bathroom talk. I'm
Where's
definitely
Toilet
out
Girl?
on the toilet girl thing.
5 months of, we need Toilet Girl. 5 months of cleaning up poo-poo. Poor Boston, he was old, so he couldn't control himself. And now I'm dealing with a baby. Ugh, it's like having a puppy, you guys, is so much work. It's so much work. You have to watch her like every second.
Yeah.
She's constantly getting into something.
Yeah, we have one here. It's 3 a.m. bark, 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 and it's like she wants to play at 3 a.m.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Best Facts said, play the song On the Road Again by Willie Nelson. She would get a strike.
Yeah. I'll get a copyright strike. I didn't monetize the video anyways.
Mm.
The video's not monetized. But I get nervous with those copyright strikes, because if you get too many copyright strikes, you could lose your channel.
Yeah.
And my channel is my livelihood. If I lose my channel, I mean, I could make another one, but it would be devastating to lose my channel. So you have to be really
she went
careful.
On early?
Who?
She, I guess. Let me see.
Oh, did she go on early? She said she was going on at 2.
Yeah, she said 1:55. Mute her.
Is she on?
Yeah, I'll drop the link again.
Oh, she's on right now?
Yeah, she's doing salt and pepper.
Oh, she must have decided to go on early. All right, well, you know what? I'm going to let whoever needs to go over to Tees go over to Tees. And Heather, I want to thank you for coming in, keeping me company. And
yeah, sorry. I'll learn to be a better co-host.
You're so funny. You're a great co-host.
Quicker got it.
You're a great co-host. You guys look for a stream. Look for a stream from either me or T for tonight.
Wait a minute.
Is she
I don't
on?
know. She doesn't know she went live.
I don't think she knows she's live.
Oh no, you're kidding.
All right, guys, welcome in. Welcome in.
No, okay.
Yeah, she decided to go live early. All right,
wait, what? Did I go live?
Did she? She doesn't know?
Now she does.
Now she does?
How did she do that?
My shoulder is killing me from lifting those boxes last night.
So funny.
Driving's not going to make it feel any better.
What, massaging it?
No, driving.
Oh, I think I need to get like one of those icy hot patches for it. Those boxes were so heavy. Oh my gosh. They were so heavy.
Yeah, Jordan actually did that in our last live. Like, you know how they set it up where the computer, well, I don't know if you guys have sold on there, but they set it up on the computer where you can press start auction while you're trying to run everything. And then I'm on the phone, and she accidentally clicked it on her end, and she's like, oh my God. We had to fix it really quick. But yeah, it's really easy to click that button.
Is it?
Yep.
That would freak me out.
Glad she did not say anything. She was just tapping on a box and could hear her talking.
Oh
so while I have you girls here before you go, I have to say, I found these little monster, they were like candy holders that I found online that are selling for like $250. Well, I shouldn't say selling. They're listed on eBay for $250.
Wow.
What do I do about
that?
What kind of candy monster things?
They were with these Halloween. They look like Halloween ornaments, and they just looked odd to me. So I Google lensed them, and at
Are they
first nothing came
vintage?
up. They're like from the 80s,
Oh yeah. Did you check
and
did you check solds or did you
you
just
know,
check what they listed for?
there's no solds, and the only ones I can find, like there's very few listed. One person has several of them, and then there's another person that has like a set of four of them. The person
How
who
many
has
do
a
Get
you
set
those
of
have?
four
up.
of them has them listed for $7.99. What's that?
Wait,
Wait a
what?
minute. 799?
Yeah, $799 for four of them. They're like these little 2-inch. They look like ornaments. They look like
Hmm.
little blow molds, but I guess they had like a little like a screw-on base, like the old banks would have, and there was
Yeah,
candy in them and
yeah.
tattoos. Now I don't have
What's
that, but I have
what's the
the
brand what's the brand name on them?
there's no brand name.
There's no name?
I'll send you a screenshot of the when you're done driving of the person that has it listed. It just said like 80s vintage candy holder.
Heather, your eBay store is too. If they're, I keep losing my.
I can't put them on my
I
eBay
keep
store
losing
now.
my big. What's that?
I can't put them on my eBay store. I've only sold like 3 things, and I have
Yeah, I was
nothing
gonna say.
listed right now.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Your eBay store is too young for those. You can't list those in your eBay store because you'll get somebody will try to pull a fast one on you and fraud. Um, you need to send them to someone that has an established eBay store and just give them a percentage of the sale. I don't know who. I
Do
would
you use
Yeah.
volunteer,
Macari?
but I got enough of my own
What's that?
crap that I have to list.
Do you have Macari, Heather?
I don't sell online. I only sell at the booth, and I'm certainly not putting these down at my booth.
No.
It's just weird.
You should start selling. What are you
I
waiting
did.
for?
I mean, I thought they because I'm not great on the computer, as you can see here.
Send me a screenshot and I'll send the
I've
screenshot to
downloaded.
Bolo Buddies. And I'll
Yeah.
see if she's interested maybe in listing them. And you can give her a percentage. I don't know if she would be interested in doing that.
She's offering quick.
Well, it's not even like I just yeah, and I'm just in a space now where it's like, well, what do I do with these? I mean, I thought they were cool. I thought maybe you know they would be like 15, $20 at the booth,
All right. Just
and
send them to
now
me
it's
and I'll
coming up.
send them to Heather, send them to me and I'll list them for you.
I'll send you the photos, and you can tell me what you think.
Look at this. I have a truck in front of me. Let me see if I can flip the camera around. It says buy the bride a drink Cash App with their Cash App written on the back of their windshield.
What?
I, yeah, I'm not kidding. Let me see if I can turn the camera around. Hold on. Settings. Camera.
Carrie, it's Heather MC.
All right, hold
Carrie's
on.
confused.
Watch this.
Let him know. Are our names not showing? My name's right there.
It's not showing your name there, Saxon.
Maybe I
Oh
should
yeah,
pull
it's not.
over. Can you guys see it? Maybe I should pull over and get some paint and paint on the back of my truck. I'm driving to Long Island. This is my Cash App. Shauna something. Do you see it?
Yeah,
And they have a brand new
can't read it.
GMC. I don't know if that's a you. Oh, you can't? Yeah, it says buy the bride a drink. Shauna, and the light is reflecting. I can't see what the last name is. Isn't that funny? It doesn't
I
say
think she's
by
in
the
Georgia.
bride and groom.
Takes all kinds.
Donna, you're still in
It
Georgia,
doesn't
right?
say
By the bride and groom.
it doesn't say by the bride and groom. It just says by the bride, not the bride and groom. It just says buy the bride a drink.
Weird.
She's gonna show up at her
Striker
wedding
says tell her
drunk.
to move out of the fast lane.
I guess they figure she's a girl. Maybe they'll give her money over the guy. I don't. Doesn't make sense.
So weird. So strange.
No. I honestly, I don't go out very often.
And they've got $1,000 Yeti cooler in the back of their truck.
But they need
That's
money
how
for a
much-
drink.
Yeah, that's how much those coolers cost, you know.
Wow.
Look them up. Those Yeti coolers are like $800. Yeah, it's a Denali. It's a fairly new one. It's two girls. Maybe she's texting and driving in the fast lane.
Oh, maybe they're both the bride, so they only had to put bride, not the groom.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Could be. Maybe they're both brides. All right. I don't know why I keep losing my my connection. Here's another Denali. This must be Denali Row over here. That's another brand new Denali.
But you're going the fastest. You win.
I win. Well, I wanted to get past all of the slow pokes. I can't stand people that drive in this lane and they're not passing. They're just like hanging out in this lane. Uh-oh, is that the police?
Uh-oh.
No, it's just a broken down Mercedes. Good luck with your repair, Bill.
So you're still in Georgia, right?
I believe I'm in Georgia. I'm 3 hours and 56 seconds away from her house. 3 hours and 56 minutes. 3 hours and 56 minutes, not seconds, sorry. Georgia is really small. So Coastal Highway, Richmond Hill. I don't know if I'm in Georgia or if I'm I don't think I'm in South Carolina yet. That's what I want to get right there for my reseller. I want a reseller coach. I want a reseller coach.
That'd be fun. You could do it.
An old school bus turned into a reseller coach. Wouldn't that be so cool?
Get a Scooby van.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I would love it.
The mystery machine.
I would love it. I would love to get I'm hoping that in 2 years, everybody that's done like van life is over it, and I'll be able to buy like someone's refurbished, older, good condition, bus or van or something at a good price. No, it's not really 2 years. It's like a year and a half.
And then
Gotta
what?
make
You'll
some more
thrift
money,
them?
honey.
Yeah, you'll thrift and then just sell right from the van, right?
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yep. I'm gonna thrift across America. We're driving to Alaska.
Yeah.
We're going to the Denali National Park.
Yeah, I heard there's really good thrifting in Alaska.
In Alaska?
Yeah. Someone that lives there. Yeah, a lot of good stuff. Yeah, think about it. There's not as many people.
Right, so you would think that they wouldn't have very much stuff.
We'll see when you get there. You'll have to hit a few places.
Ooh, gasoline $3.09.
Fill up.
Awesome. I'm at a half a tank right now. I don't feel like pulling over. I should have something to eat though, because it's 1:31 and I haven't had anything to eat since like 6 o'clock last night.
Maybe you should eat then.
I know.
You need to eat and drink your water.
Yeah.
Striker says you're not in Georgia yet. You'll be there in 125 miles.
Oh, okay. I'm not in Georgia.
Hmm.
I'm in Georgia. I left Florida. There was a sign that said, now leaving Florida, or thank you for visiting Florida, or something like that.
You will be in Georgia approximately. Oh, for approximately 125 miles.
I read
I
it
was
the
gonna
other way too,
say.
Saxon.
See, you didn't put for Striker. And then Beth said if you get a bus, you'll need a CDL license.
I'll have to get a CDL license. Is that what you're saying?
If you drive a bus, yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah.
Look at this guy in the expedition. Where is he going? Is he going to cut in front of me? I don't think so.
Oh my
he's
God,
going
somebody's
on the
beating
other
you,
side.
Donna.
Huh?
Are you going to allow him to pass you like that?
For a minute.
For a minute.
Oh, he's
He's
passing
off
to the
anyway.
right.
He's breaking the law. Oh, look at the tractor trailer cut him off. Look at, he's going to try to cut into this lane now. I'm not going to let him.
Oh no.
He's got to get behind me.
Oh, Donna. You drive like me.
Donna's going to show him who's boss.
Come on, buddy. What are you doing?
Look at
Oh,
that.
watch
Really?
out.
Don't have an accident.
Oh man.
He cut in front of
I'd
me.
be hitting that brake pedal if I was in your car. We saw.
Heather'd be like scared, crouching down.
Look at him
would.
weaving in and out of the traffic. Look at him. He just got to sit still. What's wrong with him? Maybe he has to go to the bathroom.
I'm not a good passenger. I'm so used
Heather,
to being
did
the
you have
driver.
a good time? Did you have a good time
Yeah.
up at the cabin? I never even asked you.
Yeah, the cabin was really nice. It was just like one of those little tiny homes, though. So Tim struggled a little bit. You know, every time we're out of the environment that he's used to at home, it's hard. But it was good. It was a beautiful place.
Was that? How much was it a night?
I don't know.
Was it
probably
less
two
expensive
something
to
because
stay there than?
yeah, the places we like to stay in Erie like have skyrocketed, because they're right on the bay, and I guess with the inflation, they're getting it, so they've kept it up there. So it's crazy.
Was it less expensive
They're
to
like
stay there
300
than
and
to
some
stay at a
dollars a
hotel?
night. Yeah, I mean, there were other hotels we could stay at, but I'm kind of picky when it comes to hotels. I don't do well with them.
Rummage. What's going on, Rummage? So we had some YouTube and whatnot.
Sorry, I can't mute.
People come in. You guys make sure you.
There's two.
Name. She goes.
Oh, there we go. I had to reboot it. Her whole chat froze on me and whatnot. I couldn't see anything. Yeah. She got 20 people in there, and she had 420 followers, but now it changed.
Nice. Oh wow! Look at the traffic on the other side. Glad I'm not over there.
I'm gonna be leaving here to go pick up my kids soon. So
yeah, I'm gonna
jump off.
end the stream. Yeah, I'm gonna jump off too. Thanks for coming in, everybody. Go over and see T.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll.
And if you guys are into soccer later, yeah, if you're into soccer, the women are playing England at 3. That's where I'll be. Let's go US. I was like, oh,
enjoy the soccer game. I'm going to the hockey game tonight.
Oh, are you? Who's playing?
Yeah. It's actually just a preseason game, but somebody gave us tickets, so my son likes them, so we're going. I think it's the Penguins. I don't know who they're playing. That's how bad I
Oh,
am.
cool. Have a good time. That sounds fun.
Oh, my husband said Columbus. We'll see. He knows more than me.
Penguins should win that. Not that I know
Have
anything about
fun.
hockey, but
Yeah,
Donna,
right,
drive
ladies.
safe.
Drive
And I'm
safe.
sure we'll see you guys
Enjoy
later
the
you.
game, Saturday.
when you get
Thanks
there.
for hanging out.
Bye, Chad.
Bye, everybody.
Of course.
Bye, chat.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for coming in.
Bye.